aren't green as people! But our Facebook isn't. Links in the description.
Ryan Seacrest. We could kill Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah. Could we?
Yes.
I feel like Ryan Seacrest is that kind of dude where you kill him and another Ryan Seacrest takes his place.
If you strike him down, he only becomes stronger.
Yeah, exactly right. There's an army of Ryan Seacrests just waiting for one to die. Welcome to From a Hat, where each week we pick a topic out of a hat and then talk about it, like it says in the title. I got it wrong again, didn't I?
Yep.
I'm good at this.
What's the actual line you're supposed to say?
It goes, welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat.
The show.
Just like it says in the title.
I say each
I'm
week.
insert name here. I'm insert name here. I'm insert name here.
Yeah, I'm Phoenix.
I'm Ben.
Oh, John.
John, you've got the hat.
Yep.
What'd you get?
So I got shit movies.
Okay.
Just, bad
Does
movies.
it say shit movies or bad movies?
It actually says shit movies.
Oh, okay. Shit movies it is then. Theme song?
What was that movie
No, just the...
with the guy that fixed toilets? It was an Australian movie. He was a
Kenny.
plumber. Kenny.
Kenny.
Did he have a theme song?
Yeah, but
What's
it's...
wrong with Kenny?
Kenny's a fine film.
It's a
movie
great
about
film.
shit.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's a
right.
fine film.
Okay, right. Okay. I thought you were saying it was a crap film. I was like, what?
I think it did, but
But,
I don't think I'll be able to find it.
Fair.
What's a bad movie?
Flushed Away. Give that theme song.
No, Flushed Away is good.
I know,
It's
but
a great
it's
song. Great
it's
movie.
in a sewer. I'm just making lots of poo puns.
Stop making poo puns then. What's
You
a
could just
theme
have,
song?
like, the guy from the Troll movie going, oh my god.
I'll put you want me to use a remix of that or
Yes.
something? Alright, fine.
They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me.
What's the worst movie you guys have ever seen?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Electra.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's absolute trash. People talk, like, badly about Daredevil. Like,
Daredevil
with Ben
is-
Affleck, which is also trash.
Yeah.
But it is gold in comparison to Electra.
Do you want to hear
I've only
something?
seen bits of Electra.
Do you want to hear something depressing?
What?
Sure.
When I first saw Daredevil as a kid, it was my favorite movie.
No, I don't blame you. I actually liked it as a kid.
I loved
but I was
the
very young
soundtrack.
when I watched it. So.
I wasn't very young at all. I was in my teens. We were in high school.
Oh.
Like, not late high school, like year 7.
I'm giving you
How?
a fairy clap right now.
I clap for your I don't know, sad life.
I was in year... Fuck off, you guys like Underworld. I was in year
It's
7.
good, Underworld. It's good bad.
I was in year 7 and I liked the soundtrack because it's all, like, heavy rock.
Yeah.
That's how I first heard about Seether,
Okay.
who are just
Yeah.
the shittest band.
Cool. So Electra is dreadful.
Catwoman.
Catwoman is also dreadful.
That's one of the worst movies I've ever
I feel
seen.
like comic book movies that are bad are worse than regular movies that are bad.
Often.
Yeah, they are.
Because they've got like source material to go off that they could do so much with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really like superhero like comic books and that are really cheesy in general.
Yeah.
So when you put it in a movie, it doesn't work.
You know what? You know
what I mean?
what? Catwoman and what's he have in common? Daredevil have in common. They both have really awkward, bad scenes in like parks in New York.
Yeah, they
Shit,
had
they
both.
do too.
Both of them. Yeah, they do.
Catwoman's got that basketball scene.
Yeah, which
and
is-
That
Daredevil's...
is the worst thing.
trash.
It's so bad that
But
scene.
it's not as bad as the Daredevil scene where they're fighting on a
Oh
playset.
yeah, I'm gonna fight a blind man. Okay.
No, the Catwoman scene's worse because it's just this weird combination of basketball and like dry humping in front of children.
Yes.
Yeah, and the camera work as well is really weird.
Whereas the Daredevil
It's like
scene is like a bad
It's
fight.
fucking annoying. What?
I'm saying the Catwoman one is worse than the Daredevil one because the Catwoman one is like dry humping in front of kids, whereas the Daredevil one is just a fight.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not a good fight, but it's a fight.
Such a bad fight.
But it's just the camera work's worse in the Catwoman one. The
Yeah.
Catwoman movie, it's much worse.
I'm gonna say an opinion. I don't know if people will agree. But Spider-Man 3 is actually a great movie.
It's better than some Spider-Man films.
I don't know
I think
about
that Spider-Man 3 is
the
a
great.
ton of
The
fun.
great thing is not really with me. It's not terrible, but it's like
People give it a far too
it's
hard of a
bad
time.
still.
You
It's
know,
got some good moments.
It's
it's
got
got
good
some
moments.
really good moments. And the only problem is that they tried to add Venom in it when they could have just had Sandman as a great villain.
They could have just had
He was a good villain in that movie.
They could have just had Sandman full stop. They didn't need... They had New Goblin in there. New Goblin.
What's his actual... Is he in the comic books?
No, there's no one named New Goblin in the comics.
Oh.
Because what they have in that film, right, they're like, oh yeah, we'll just have a new Green Goblin. So just have him be Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Because Harry Osborn's been Green Goblin. Or if you don't want to make him Green Goblin, have him be Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin would have been rad.
Because Hobgoblin is the best. Hobgoblin is one of my favorite goblins because he has no background in science.
Really?
Like the original
Yeah.
Hobgoblin.
He just stole the stuff, didn't he?
No, he found it.
Oh, okay. So basically,
Like he was a tailor and he found one of Norman Osborn's goblin stashes in New York and somehow figured out enough science to get it all to work and then repurpose it all with a Hobgoblin theme. That man's a genius.
Yeah, Hobgoblin was rad.
He's also voiced by Mark Hamill in the Spider-Man 90s cartoon.
He is, yes.
Which makes him the best villain.
But
going
back to movies,
bad
movies.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's dreadful.
I loved it when it came out.
Yeah, you and me loved it when we saw it.
Oh, yeah.
We loved it
I
so
did
much.
not. I liked the first one. I thought Amazing Spider-Man 1 had
I hated that one.
had some dumb parts, but overall was fine. Then Amazing Spider-Man 2 came along and it had the bit where Electro's like, it's my birthday, time to blow out the candles, and his whole, and then shoots lightning everywhere, and his whole point of being a villain is, Spider-Man didn't remember it's my birthday. I was his biggest fan.
I don't think that wasn't it, was it?
Yeah, kind of. Oh, no,
that wasn't...
It's not his only reason.
Yeah, but it was...
Was his reason because they were giving so much attention to Spider-Man and no attention to him?
The reason he's a bad guy is because he was having a shit day at work.
Yeah.
No one is good to... fucking, what's his face? I've forgotten Electro's name.
And Spider-Man was.
Spider-Man was nice to Electro before he was Electro. So he was all like, oh cool, Spider-Man cares. Because I feel Spider-Man genuinely does care about the citizens of New York.
Yeah, of course.
And he had a shit day at work, he got turned into Electro, and then they deleted a scene where he kills his mum by accident.
Oh, really? Oh.
Which is why in the Times Square bit, he's all on edge. Because he feels guilty because he's murdered someone. And then he ends up going on a rampage because he feels Spider-Man got him... It's Spider-Man's fault that he got arrested and all this shit happened to him. Because he's a bit crazy. As you would be after you go undergo body horror.
Yeah. I kind of got it when I watched it. It wasn't... I don't think it was that bad. I don't like it how everyone likes Transformers movies. Like, everyone I talk
Nobody
to...
likes Transformers movies.
I've actually met quite a few people that actually like them. Right?
That's weird.
So, I liked the
really
first
strange.
Transformers movie.
Yeah, that one I can stand,
I thought it was good. I thought number 2 and onwards were the worst. That being said, I really want to see the new one in cinemas.
Same. I don't know why. That's why I hate him so much.
You know what sucks about the new Transformers movie?
What?
I have to see it because do you want to know who's in it?
Who's in it?
Wrestlers.
Oh,
really?
They're not in like a major scene, and they're not big names, but 2 guys from the UK, one called Trent Seven,
sure,
who is just the nicest man on earth, and another guy called Wolfgang, who never wears a cup, so every time he walks out, you're like, I can see your dick, mate.
Good.
Wear a cup, Wolfgang.
Nah.
But they're signed to the WWE now, but at the time of the filming of that, they weren't. And they help choreograph all the medieval fight scenes in Transformers.
Sweet.
And I'm like, fuck, now I have to see it. God damn it, Trent Seven.
It's the last one, so... Well, from Michael Bay it is.
It's not the last Trent... You said that like a couple of days ago. You're like, I'm glad that's the last one. I'm like, it's not.
It's probably not, but
it's not at all.
It's supposed to be the last one.
No, it's the last Michael Bay one.
Yeah.
Because they've already got another one in works with Bumblebee.
No.
They're doing a spin-off movie with Bumblebee, and then they're doing another Transformers movie, presumably, because they're not done.
But yeah, so Transformers 2
is
dreadful.
Worst. But you know they were filming it and writing it at the same time? Mm-hmm. They were filming it and writing it at the same time.
Which Linkin Park song is Transformers 2?
That was...
Unified.
Yeah.
Is that all... Is College in Transformers 2?
Yes.
Okay. That one's the one with 21 Guns. I remember them via their
that's
is 21 Guns is in, by Green Day, is in Transformers 2.
There you go.
Like, it's playing in his dorm room in college.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Wow, that movie's old.
What's the Linkin Park song for Transformers 1?
What I've Done.
Okay, I thought it was. I was like, I thought that was 2.
They're basically the same song. They're both good songs, but they're basically the same song.
John, you like Linkin Park. What's the Linkin Park song for number 3?
Iridescent.
And what about number 4?
They didn't do number 4.
Wow.
They weren't in number 4, and they weren't in number 5, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't put it, because they changed their genre.
Oh yeah, they
After
did
that,
too.
they went to like a metal, like Son of Sound, and Michael Bay was like, "No,
No.
don't want that song in now."
So
So they went to is it Imagine Dragons?
I can't.
No,
You
Imagine
need to
Dragons.
be more specific.
You know, the people that did Demons and
Yeah, that's Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons. They put in
The modern day Linkin Park.
yeah, the modern day Linkin Park, which is sad.
It's harsh, but I like Imagine Dragons. But
Yeah,
you know,
they're kind of like a mix of like Linkin Park and Coldplay to me.
wow,
I would agree.
They
that's
are.
accurate. But wow, that's harsh.
That's not that harsh.
Coldplay suck.
Coldplay have some
No,
good
Coldplay
songs.
got some really good songs. A lot of people copy Coldplay nowadays.
Yeah.
Some
Let's get
people
back to
copy them.
movies though.
Yeah, so Alien 3. It's
That
trash.
sucks so much. No, Alien 4. Sorry, Alien 4 is the worst.
I don't know which one's which.
So Alien 3, basically Alien 2 ends with Sigourney Weaver, Ripley's
I know who
yeah.
Ripley is.
She's flying through space. She's killed the alien queen. She's got a little girl with her and also an android named Bishop.
Yeah.
Right? Everything's good. Then Alien 3 comes along and the start of the movie is all of them crashing into a planet and her being the only survivor and the planet is a prison. And there are aliens on the planet.
Okay, that's
There's an
fucking
alien, I thought.
stupid.
There's an alien.
Alien... Oh yeah, no, it's just... No, there's multiple.
Is there more? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
there was only one. Okay.
I think there's multiple
I've
because
only seen it once.
they're the dog aliens.
That's right. There's a dog alien.
Yeah, that weird. Is that the one with the weird dog in this alien suit?
Sure.
Because I've seen
Yeah,
footage.
They're CGI.
I've seen like weird behind the scenes footage of a dog in an alien suit on the set of one of the Alien films. I'm like, wow, that looks dumb.
Yeah. But yeah, and there's so much bad CGI in that
Yeah,
movie.
it's terrible.
There's a scene where they're underwater and you see a CGI like alien swimming and it's just so bad. But that movie's another one where the big problem was that it was all like hadn't been finished.
No, it hadn't
Like, they hadn't finished writing it, and then they're like, the directors quit on us. You, David Fincher, who will in the future make great movies. This will be your first movie. Make it. We haven't finished any of it, and you're coming in halfway through the project.
Finish it.
Finish it. And he was like, okay.
He did his best.
Yeah.
He did his best. And then
Who did the fourth one? Did he-
Joss Whedon.
Just Sweden. I couldn't believe that. But anyway,
Ooh,
the fourth
Yeah.
one's really bad.
I have odd opinions on Joss Whedon, and no one agrees with me on them.
What's
Okay.
your odd?
I hate him.
What else has he done again? I can't remember.
Joss Whedon is the guy who did Avengers, Firefly,
Yeah.
Buffy.
Buffy.
Yeah.
I don't like him, not because I think he's bad. I think he's a fine writer and director. I just don't think he knows how to play well with others.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Like, you can't give him a if you want to build a universe around Joss Whedon, you can do that, as long as he's in charge. But if you're asking Joss Whedon to exist in a universe with other people's work, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because you get a situation like Avengers 2, where
yeah, he had a mental breakdown, didn't he?
where Avengers 2 makes no sense if you put it in with all the other films. Like, it
Yeah.
happens, but it doesn't set up Civil War in any way, and there's no reason that everyone's not getting along in Civil War provided by Avengers 2, which should be the case. And it doesn't feel like it
makes sense.
And S.H.I.E.L.D. gets remade in Avengers 2
Yeah, I
when
find
it's
that
been
fucking
destroyed.
Yeah, I find
Yeah.
that annoying. Super annoying.
Joss Whedon doesn't know how to play well with others, which is why I'm worried about the Batgirl film he's making.
Oh, he's making Batgirl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's making
he is.
Batgirl. He's also finishing Justice League because, what's his
Zack
face?
Snyder, his daughter
Yeah, Zack
died.
Snyder's daughter committed suicide,
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
so he had to
it
step
sucks.
away, which is tragic.
Yeah.
But I think it's a mistake. I think it's a mistake to get Joss Whedon in to finish it because
Yeah.
he's going to try to Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and marvel it. Do you think?
No, I think he's going to Joss Whedon it up, and it's going to be so.
Quirky.
There's going to be bits in it that are going to feel way different tonally.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, probably.
Which reminds me.
I'm kind of scared of Justice League. Wonder Woman was really good.
Which
But
speaking
Yeah.
of DC bad movies, Batman vs Superman.
that was horse
So much
shit.
fun.
No, horse.
No,
shit.
it's fun.
It wasn't a good movie, but
It's not good, but it's fun to talk
it's
about.
so much fun.
My whole watching that movie. This is what my face was like.
That's going to be great for an audio podcast,
Yeah.
John.
Right, I'm just squinting with my eyes and just looking disgusted the whole time. I was like,
What was it? What happened?
Exactly. That's why nothing happened.
Lots happened.
Okay, there was so much cuts that you're like, why are they there now? They're there now. Why are they there? Why is this character
Batman...
What? Hang on. When did... No. Fuck off. What are you on
No,
about?
that actually happened a few times in the movie.
I will fight...
No, you're not fighting.
I will fight you on
it
this.
happens, right?
It's
Right?
a train wreck, but it
Superman's
makes
just
sense.
talking to someone, and then it randomly goes to another scene where he's talking to, what's his name? His father?
Jonathan Kent.
the other one.
Superman... Oh. Yeah, he's not in Batman vs. Superman, John.
No, the
His Earth Dad?
Yeah, he's Earth Dad.
Jonathan Kent.
Isn't
Yeah,
he
Jonathan
dead?
Kent.
Yeah, it's a...
Right, it just cuts, and he's just talking to him. I'm like, what the fuck?
It doesn't cut and he's just talking to him.
Yeah, it does. It does that in the movie.
No, it
just cuts
fucking doesn't.
Yes, it does. I'm going to get the fucking scene, because it does.
So, my problem with Batman versus Superman, it's just that the whole movie is like, Batman, he's going around, ooh, Superman thinks he's a bad guy. Superman goes here, oh, the world's starting to turn against him. And then Lex Luthor is all like, I'm crazy! Look, I've got long hair! And then Wonder Woman turns up and she's like, sup? And then Batman's all like, sup? And then Lex Luthor goes, Zod, he's Doomsday now. Your mom, save her. And then Superman's like, I guess I'll kill myself. And that's the movie.
Yeah. I think, Jesse Eisenberg isn't playing Lex Luthor, though.
No.
Like, everyone's like, oh, he's playing the Joker. No, he's not. He's playing Riddler.
Yeah. Is that whole bit with, like, his mum and stuff, that's classic Riddler.
He's playing everyone's like, oh, he's playing it too jokery. I'm like, he's not playing the Joker at all. He's playing the fucking Riddler. He's proposing quandaries and he's asking people random questions.
He is.
He's the Riddler.
Yeah.
Why is the Riddler Lex Luthor?
Yeah,
it would be cool. I would actually like it if at one point they were just like, oh yeah, it turns out Lex Luthor was killed and replaced and this guy's actually Edward Nigma.
It'd be fine if they... I don't know what they're going to do with him. Like, are they bringing him back?
No.
Are they?
I don't think so.
If they don't bring him back, then what do they do?
Well, they're gonna...
how do you fix that? How do you fix that?
They're gonna do Gorilla Grodd.
How? How does that fix anything?
It doesn't. You just ignore any problems.
That doesn't... No, but I'm asking you how you're going to fix it, and you're not giving me any answers.
You're not. There won't be a way to fix it. It's dumb. They're bad.
They could just recast him. I mean...
They could, yeah.
Just do that.
Or they could just flashpoint it.
I hope they don't.
Because I think that's where they're going.
Oh, and that scene! That made no sense. I mean, I got it, but no other
Which scene?
Where Batman
Flash
falls
is
asleep
running
and then
through.
Flash just randomly comes out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oi, Bruce! Bruce!
I got that.
I'm
but
from
no
the
one else
future.
has gotten that.
I'm from the future.
That's not a
Bruce.
Flashpoint reference. That's a Justice League.
I know, but I was like, that made no sense.
The first thing you introduce
That
with Barry
actually
Allen
makes no
should
sense.
definitely not be time travel.
Yeah.
No.
You save that shit. Even the terrible Flash CW show, which is sometimes good, figured out how to do time travel to an extent.
I love that
Yeah,
show.
and then they overdid it.
And then they fucked it.
Yeah.
But
But no, God.
we'll get a Flashpoint film, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
Because we'll get Jeffrey Dean Morgan as
But
Thomas Wayne.
I thought they couldn't fuck up Suicide Squad, but they kind of did.
Of course they were going to. How do
I
you...
rewatched it the other day.
Looking back at the trailers...
It's bad. I rewatched it because I remember going in there going, "Oh, it's not that bad," and then I rewatched it and I was like, "Wow, okay, this is actually quite bad."
Looking back at the trailers for Suicide Squad, you can see that it was never going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's some
tones
good
were really
moments.
conflict. Like the tone wasn't right for the trailers. Every trailer, the tone was different,
Yeah.
so they didn't know what they wanted to do.
Well, it's because like the first couple of trailers, like the guy on YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube, Mr. Sunday Movies, who makes a video about what happened with Suicide Squad, where he's like, you can see the change in what kind of tone they were going for in the font and the color of the titles. Because in the first trailer they had out, it was all gunmetal grey and stripped back and big block letters. And then in the last trailer they released, it was all bright zany colours and big block letters and wow, wacky! So yeah, they decided halfway through making this film that they were like, oh, let's make Guardians instead, but on Earth.
And
Yeah,
it would have been really cool if they just had stuck to
The darker version.
a dark...
Or if they just stuck to any version.
Yeah.
The tone wasn't right. It was really low.
I think, like, they got a few things really good in that movie.
The characters
and that's
were
what,
pretty good,
That what
yeah.
makes me annoyed is that, like,
Which things do you think they got really
I
good?
think that El Diablo.
Yep.
He was good. Yeah.
He's spot on.
He was absolutely perfect. I think Katana was pretty good.
Yep. From
She
what
had that
little we
many
saw of her,
lines,
she's
but-
fine.
Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah.
I thought that Harley Quinn was fine.
She was good.
She wasn't great.
Yeah,
but
a lot of people that I listen, like a lot of podcasts I listen to, hate her Harley Quinn. I'm like, I don't get why. She's fine.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fine. There's nothing wrong
she's
with
not
her.
bad. She's not good. She's fine. But other than that, it was like they didn't need. Well, actually, I like Captain Boomerang as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was
John Courtney's
surprise.
best performance ever.
That
Yeah,
was a
absolutely.
surprise.
I want a Captain Boomerang solo film.
Yeah, I'd
Yep.
watch it.
I'd watch that. It would be awesome. But I hated that who was the villain in that movie?
The Enchantress.
Enchantress.
Trash.
No, don't make her the villain. Why? No.
She's a Justice League Dark bad guy.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just make it like
Why isn't Joker the bad guy?
No.
Joker the bad guy, or just like a terrorist attack, and they're like
Or-
that's what the Suicide Squad was about.
Or
like,
just, like,
doing
have
missions.
have
you know?
just a bunch of little.
They fight a lot of superpowered people in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but like have a bunch of like
You know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of
Like-
little things, and then they should have made the movie more about how Amanda Waller's really the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they didn't
Definitely.
press that point hard enough.
Or they could just do like the animation movie.
Oh,
when they go to Asylum.
Assault on Arkham.
Yeah, Assault on Arkham. Well, they just do that.
Because they seem to have a rule against adapting animated things to live action. Because why make the same movie twice, apparently? Here's why you make the same movie twice, because some animated movies are amazing. Where's
one
my
is.
Mask of the Phantasm movie?
It's never happened.
I want a live action Mask of the Phantasm because Mask of the Phantasm is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, but that's not going to happen.
So who's playing Batgirl?
They haven't got anyone yet because it's not set to begin production for a
Okay.
while.
Oh.
What are the chances
Are
of
they making,
being
like,
Sophie
a-
Turner?
Who's Sophie Turner?
She was Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse.
Aren't they making like
Very
a,
little if she's in X-Men Apocalypse
Okay, good.
because she's signed with that.
Aren't they making a Harley Quinn and whatever movie?
You
Batman.
mean Gotham City Sirens, or do
Yeah.
you mean?
Is it Gotham City Sirens?
What do you mean, John? You just said a Harley Quinn and movie.
What's her name?
Poison Ivy?
Yeah, Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that's Gotham City Sirens.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's in production. I don't know whether it'll happen or not.
Probably not. But yeah, back to like bad movies. The classic one is The Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that'd be just easy.
Yeah. But it's bad for the. It's weird bad. It's not like
It's
this
fun
is
bad.
It's fun bad.
Yeah,
It's Batman Superman bad.
Exactly right.
I don't know about that, but it's
Because
No,
had
it
fun
is
watching
because Batman
versus
Superman. To you don't find Batman Superman enjoyable, and some people don't find The Room enjoyable.
I find The Room enjoyable because it's funny bad, but I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as I just said, to you, Batman Superman isn't good, but to some people,
It's
The
fun,
Room
It's funny.
isn't good in any way on any level.
Yeah.
So they're in the same vein of so bad they're funny now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought that Batman v Superman was funny. It was bad, like really bad, but I'd watch it again.
I would never watch that.
I will
movie
watch
again.
it with some drinks.
Absolutely.
Because
I think I'll probably watch it when I'm drunk. Probably would watch it.
if we ever do an audio commentary, I'm making John watch Batman Superman again.
What, drunk?
No, sober. We'll be
Oh
drunk,
my
you'll be
God.
sober.
Oh, fuck that. That's torture.
Yeah.
I like how
very-
all Australian movies tend to be shit.
Yes.
Like what?
The Castle.
I like the cast.
I hate
There's
The
like
Castle.
a few good Australian movies.
Australia.
Australia sucks balls.
The film Australia is bad. Actually, I'll list off the good Australian movies for you now. Phoenix, I know you aren't going to agree with one of them, but get over it. It's
Okay.
fine. The Castle is, despite you not liking it, fine.
Mhm.
It's not great because it's very Australian, but it's fine.
I love it. But
There's
yeah.
a film called Two Hands. That's Heath Ledger's first film. It's great.
Yep.
There's Mad Max,
Oh, yeah, of course.
and there's Wormwood Road of the Dead.
Okay.
What about Happy Feet? Isn't that?
Happy Feet is eh.
I like
Happy Feet's
Happy Feet.
great. Like, we're talking about bad movies here. Like,
I'm
bad,
not saying
bad
that
movies.
those are the best ones,
I think Happy Feet.
and everything else is
Classifies.
somewhere on the scale of meh to shit.
What's Finding Nemo? Is that?
That's not Australian.
That's not
That's
Australian,
Pixar.
sorry.
Cloudy with a
Pixar,
Chance of Meatballs.
Is that Australian?
It was on one of those Australia makes great film ads, so I guess so.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
well, that was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
Australia doesn't make great films though.
They
No.
do film a lot of shit here, but like for green
'cause it's
screen
cheap.
stuff. But green screen and all that stuff. They
Yeah,
do here.
they use
They film a lot here because it's cheap and because
Yeah, because
There's
in
space.
apparently in the States they don't actually have like super duper green screen shit. I don't know, but here we do for some reason.
Dude, they
Why
film
not?
here.
They film like Prometheus here, I think. and
Yeah, because
the
it's
new Alien.
cheap.
Yeah.
It's not here because there's great green screens. It's here because it's cheap as shit. That's why Ghost Rider got filmed in Melbourne. Because it was dirt cheap. That's why
Superman Returns, bad movie, filmed in Newcastle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was filmed in Newcastle. Yeah.
if a film is made here in Australia and not an Australian film, chances are it's shit and they're trying to save money.
Oh, right. We
The
have
new Alien
Rabbit
movie
Proof
was
Fence.
alright.
That's a great movie.
No, it's not. It's meh.
It's meh.
It's got bits.
It's actually not that good. I didn't like it that much.
It's like a vomit of a 5-course meal.
They were
There's
just-
some
it
bits
just
of
felt like they were
5-course
trying
meal
to-
in there,
They were
but
trying
it's
to
shit.
fix up Prometheus. Like, don't worry about Prometheus. That doesn't exist. Like this movie.
Forget about
Forget
it.
that one.
It's in the past.
We're not going to explain anything. We're just like this one.
What are some other bad movies?
Be fuck.
I think it'd be easier to think of bad movies, right?
Yeah.
It'd be really. It's really hard.
Because it's hard to think of something that everyone universally sees as bad.
Yeah. What's that, it's
Without-
a horror movie.
Okay, that's
Wow,
helpful.
there's a lot of bad horror movies.
The Bye Bye Man?
The Bye Bye Man is
When the
pretty
Bow
bad.
Breaks, that's a bad one.
I've not seen When the Bell
So,
Breaks.
I think that Saw 2 is a bad movie.
I think
it's
I was about to say I think all of
it's not
Saw is
that
bad,
bad.
but all of Saw is not bad. Some of Saw is good.
Some souls are really good.
Saw 1 was good,
It's fantastic.
Saw 3 was fine, and Saw 2 was bad. That's my opinion of it. I think nothing anyone does in that movie makes any logical sense, and
Yeah.
it's not. I get it's a horror movie, but it's worse than that because it's like so far not logical that it becomes annoying. Instead,
I'm gonna
of
put
just,
my
like,
hand in this.
fun horror movie.
Now I'm going to put my hand in the other.
You idiot. I'm in a death trap, and
Like,
I
no one
live in
knows
a
what I was
world
doing
where
it,
Jigsaw is a thing. I'm gonna go here.
Oh, it's so stupid. It's
Like, you know the thing was behind the necks or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy... Why did he go insane? Do you remember?
Basically, no, he doesn't go insane. Like, everyone's dying. And this dude then notices the thing on the back of his
Yeah, yeah.
neck. And then they're like, oh, if it's at the back of our neck, just tell us the numbers, we'll escape here. And he's like, no, show me your numbers. And they're like, well, how are you gonna see your number if you don't, like, trust us? And then he just pulls out a knife and cuts the number off the back of his
Yeah, it's
neck.
really stupid.
Instead of just letting them tell him the number.
Yeah, I know.
The world of Saw is confusing and weird.
It's stupid. But especially in number 2.
Yeah, number 2 is pretty...
Where it's like, Jigsaw's like, the answers are, like, the combination is on the back of your head. It's literally something he says in the movie. And they're like, well, if it's on the back of our head.
Seriously.
It's like, that is my impression of the idiots in that movie.
It's a bad movie.
Yeah. And, I think Mark Wahlberg's brother was in it. Yeah.
Oh, Battlefield Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Battlefield Earth, yeah.
Which one's Battlefield?
Battlefield Earth is John Travolta.
Oh,
The
that
Scientology
one.
movie, yeah.
That film.
Yeah.
Classic.
So the next movie... You've guys seen it, haven't you?
Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, like years ago. It was
Oh,
dreadful.
that's bad. I'm not going to say
Oh,
what.
I'm having war flashbacks.
My friends, the tanks.
the bad times. The cold, the dark.
I mean, there is Batman and Robin, but, like...
What do you think the worst sequel is?
The worst sequel?
Yeah.
Define a bad sequel.
Mission Impossible 2.
No, but what makes a bad sequel a bad sequel?
Okay, so one that isn't well made and also doesn't use the first one as a taking off point and instead stays exactly the same.
Okay.
So, like, Jaws 2 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So, Psycho 2, probably.
No, Psycho 2 is actually really, really good.
Oh, is it? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Well, I say really, really good. It's quite good.
Okay.
It's better than it has any right to be.
Well,
Jaws
Jaws
3
2.
was bad.
Yeah, Jaws 3 was bad.
Nightmare... No, Friday the... Is Friday the 13th the one with Jason?
Well, the second one is.
Then the second one.
You're not a fan of the second Friday the 13th?
No, I'm not a fan... It's not that I'm not a fan of it. I'm just, like, comparing it to modern films, and given that it's not following the gimmick of the first one.
I've got it. Speed 2.
Yes! Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Yep. That's the worst one.
Speed 3 Global
They're
Meltdown.
just walking. It's just power walking with the bomb in his chest. I don't know.
So I love there's a video on YouTube where it's like, name an action movie, and the guy's like, I don't know, Die Hard, and it's like, Mad Max Fury Road is better than Die Hard. And he's like, what? No way. And then later on, she's like, name another action movie. And he's like, fine, Speed 2 Cruise Control. And she's just like, screw you, Earl! And he's like, what? I like that movie! And she's like, oh yeah, nothing's more exciting than seeing a boat slowly going out of control.
Why is the... Like, with the bus of Speed 1,
Yeah.
I get why you can't get off the bus.
Yeah.
Because you'll hurt yourself jumping off a bus. But it's a boat.
Yeah, lifeboats.
Just fucking jump off the edge and swim to
I
safety.
think Willem Dafoe... Is it William?
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Isn't he in it?
I don't know.
I think he is. He's in Speed 2.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's
he's
tragic.
I think he's the bad guy in it.
That's tragic.
Sandra Bullock's in Speed 2 and Speed 1.
Part of me
Yeah.
wants to say Boondock Saints 2 is a bad sequel, even though I love it.
Okay.
Because it's
I
not
didn't know
very...
it existed.
Huh?
I didn't know it existed.
It does. It's got a dumb title. It's Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day.
That is a dumb title.
It is... It's weird. It's not what you'd expect from a follow-up to the first one,
Right.
but at the same time it kind of is. It's not a good film, but it's also an amazing film.
Well, Mission Impossible 2 is pretty bad as well.
I think that Son of the Mask is the worst.
Oh, fuck yeah, Son of the
that's
Mask.
bad. Forgot about that one.
That is the
That
worst
was
sequel.
gone from my memory. Thank you for that.
So,
I'd forgotten about Son of the
that
Mask.
movie
That's bad.
has nothing. It's not enjoyable. It's just... It's not fun. It's not one of those movies you watch and it's like, oh, this is so bad it's funny. It's just bad. It's just a bad time.
In
it's
that
bad.
film,
Uh-huh.
The Mask
Yes.
fathers a child.
Yeah.
Now,
And the child has the powers of Loki.
I know, but because he's wearing the mask,
Uh-huh.
when they're wearing the mask and they are in their mask persona, are they are they still the same human? Like, or are we talking? Do they have a different consciousness? Because sometimes they can't remember what they've done as the mask.
Yeah, I think that it's a thing of like, after a while, like, it merges, but the first few times is wholly the mask.
Okay, so then does that technically constitute rape because he's having sex with a woman under false pretenses?
Probably?
Because she thinks it's her husband, but he's not. He's the mask.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, guys, do you have any movies you like, but it's classified as bad?
I just did.
Oh, sorry.
Boondock Saints,
Boondock Saints 2, All
my
Saints
bad.
Day. Boondock Saints 1, depending on your
I think
opinion
Van
of it.
Helsing's mine.
Oh, I like Van Helsing a lot.
Oh, that's the one
Everyone
with,
doesn't like that.
I don't dislike it. I like the game.
It's a game.
There's a game. It's a pretty alright game.
Oh, there you go.
The game based on the film's alright.
Do people like King Kong with Jack Black?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a decent
Well,
following.
people don't like
good.
that.
I don't know. I feel like that's one of those movies that no one talks about, so I assume people think it's not good.
No, it's really good.
But I really liked it,
It's actually, I think maybe people don't talk about it because it's really depressing.
even though
People
you
don't
gotta
talk
get
about
to
it
the
because
monkey.
it just kind of exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people have forgotten about the new one already.
No, they haven't because it's
They
part
haven't?
of the Godzilla franchise.
Yeah.
They haven't
Oh.
forgotten about it at all. It's in canon with
I
Godzilla.
forgot about it for a minute there.
Well, it's the thing. They're doing Zilla versus Kong next, so
Oh, cool.
Wait, I have to
The
check.
Mummy movie's out as well.
The what?
The new Mummy movie.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said Emoji
you mean the
Movie
piece of
coming
shit
out July
movie.
Yeah, that's a
28th.
piece of shit as well, apparently.
The Mummy, whatever, starring Tom Cruise
Yeah.
in a film that
Shouldn't
shouldn't have happened. God damn.
I'm just gonna...
Same
check
writer
this.
who did Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh God, no wonder.
So, you know.
So, damn it. 5.4 is probably too good to be considered a bad movie.
What is it?
What is it?
Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell.
Which one's Land of the Lost?
Will Ferrell goes
that
into
movie-
a different dimension.
That movie isn't that bad. It's just
It's
so,
so
silly.
stupid.
But I think
I
they
know.
know we're silly.
It's
Like,
so
it's
much
supposed
fun,
to be
though.
silly.
Fair enough.
It's really funny. But what's another one?
What's the worst
I call
movie?
this mug the perfect woman. Big old set of boobies, no head.
Alright, I want to finish this off. So what's the worst movie, guys?
I don't know.
Toy Story 3.
No, Toy Story 3 is good.
Birdemic. Birdemic? Is it Bird? Oh.
Birdemic is in the room category of so bad it's good.
Oh, okay.
Birdemic 2, though.
I think Battlefield Earth probably is mine.
Oh, wait, Shrek 3.
Shrek 4?
Either.
Shrek 3 or Shrek 4?
Shrek 4. Because Shrek 4 is worse than Shrek 3.
Yeah, it is.
Was
Shrek
it?
3 is pretty bad.
I can't remember Shrek 3.
Shrek
Shrek
4
3
is the worst.
Shrek 3 is basically like a continuation of Shrek 2.
Yeah.
No, Shrek 3 is that weird one with Justin Timberlake as King Arthur.
Wasn't
Was
that
he
Shrek
King
2?
Arthur? There you go.
Yeah, he's Arthur in that
I
film.
did not know that.
Oh, right, and
That's
Arthur.
with the kid.
Yep, I remember it. Yeah, that was
I
bad.
think 4 was the worst, to be honest.
4 is the worst. That's what we're saying.
And
Right.
with that,
We've come to a consensus.
no,
Shrek 4 is the worst movie ever.
I've been Electra.
I've been Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day.
I've been Daredevil.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
That was harder than I thought it was.
I know.
Yeah, I had to look it up.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.